The plane that vanished. March 8, 2014, a date that changed modern aviation forever. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 was scheduled to depart Kuala Lumpur for Beijing. A routine red-eye. 5 hours in the air. Nothing unusual. On board, 239 souls, 227 passengers. 12 crew members. Men, women, children, from 14 different nations. Among them were engineers, students, artists, couples, even entire families. It was supposed to be just another overnight flight. But it never arrived. At 12:41 a.m., the Boeing 777 lifted into the dark Malaysian sky. At 1:07 a.m., the plane sent its final automated status report to the airline's maintenance system. At 1:19 a.m., air traffic control handed MH370 off to Vietnamese airspace. The final known words were calm and routine. "Good night, Malaysian 370. And then, it disappeared. The transponder, the electronic beacon used to track aircraft, was shut off manually. Military radar later picked up something. The plane turned sharply west, flying back over the Malaysian peninsula. Then it turned south and vanished from radar entirely around 2:22 a.m. No distress signal. No emergency call. No explosion seen or heard. Just silence. As time passed, confusion turned into fear. Malaysia Airlines announced the plane was missing. Family members waited at airports, staring at arrival boards frozen on, delayed. Then, contact lost. Then, presumed missing. But no one knew where to look. At first, search efforts focused on the South China Sea. Then the Andaman Sea. But days later, satellite data revealed something shocking. The plane didn't crash where they were looking. It had flown for nearly 7 more hours after radar contact was lost. Thousands of miles, deep into the Indian Ocean. The search moved again, farther, deeper, more desperate. Australia took the lead. Ships, planes, and submarines searched over 120,000 square kilometers of open ocean. Months turned into years. Nothing. Then in July 2015, a breakthrough. A piece of wreckage, a flaperon, washed ashore on Réunion Island in the western Indian Ocean. It was from MH370. Over time, more fragments were discovered, a wing flap in Tanzania, debris in Mozambique and Madagascar. All from the same aircraft. But no sign of the fuselage. No black boxes. No passengers. No answers. And so, the theories began. Some pointed to Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, a veteran pilot with 33 years of flying experience. He was respected, skilled, and quiet. But his flight simulator at home showed similar routes to the one the plane is believed to have taken. Some believe he planned it, depressurizing the cabin, flying alone into the ocean. Others say it's unfair, that no motive was ever found. Another theory? Hijacking. That someone, or something, took control of the plane remotely. That MH370 was turned into a ghost flight under someone else's command. Some even linked it to secret patents and corporate power, but those theories never held up under scrutiny. Then came the rumors of a military shootdown. That the plane entered restricted airspace and was destroyed, by mistake or on purpose. And covered up to avoid an international scandal. And then, the Diego Garcia theory. That the plane was diverted to a US military base in the Indian Ocean. That it landed. Or crashed. Or was intercepted. The US government strongly denies any involvement. But the absence of answers fuels speculation. Still others believe it was mechanical failure. A fire. A sudden decompression. But none of those explain the radio silence. Or the long, steady flight path into the most remote part of the world. Even aviation experts disagree. Some say the ocean buried the truth. Others say the truth is being kept from us. In 2017, after 3 years, the official search was suspended. In 2018, a private company took over, but found nothing. To this day, no confirmed crash site. No cockpit voice recorder. No flight data recorder. Just fragments. And families, still waiting. For many of them, the pain never healed. Birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, spent staring at the sky, or a phone that won't ring. Some hold on to hope. Others demand accountability. All of them deserve answers. Flight MH370 didn't just vanish. It exposed how fragile our systems are. How even in the age of satellites and radar, a modern plane can simply disappear. We lost more than a plane that night. We lost trust. We lost peace of mind. And 10 years later, we still don't know what happened. Somewhere in the depths of the Indian Ocean, the answers might still be waiting. Or maybe, they were buried long ago, never meant to surface. But until someone proves what really happened, MH370 remains aviation's greatest mystery. Not lost, just hiding where no one's dared to look.